So the leading actress of Shivaay was supposed to be European, so the producers went to Europe to look for the actress to conduct castings, and they came to my hometown, Warsaw in Poland. I went there and I got the part. The audition was supposed to be conducted in English. They sent us the scene in English and Hindi, right? It was bilingual, but they told us to prepare only English because no one speaks Hindi in Poland, really. So what I thought was maybe to do some extra effort, and I've learned few lines in Hindi out of the scene. They were super difficult to me. It was really hard to learn them, but then I acted out, in English and 2-3 lines in Hindi, and I think it also helped because it showed the producers that I might be able to learn the entire script, how I did, and we worked on the scenes, we did different variations, and then I got a call that I got the part after a few months. Oh, lots. In January, after I got the part, we had the first workshops, which were in Bombay. I came here for a bit over 2 weeks. I had Hindi lessons, dialogue coaching, accent coaching, some first costume trials, and then it took us over half a year to prepare everything. And I took, Hindi classes almost every day, I think. I don't remember now, but it was a lot. And I prepared, I did working on the part, I did some coaching about the character, and there was lots of preparations actually. Well, I felt shockingly lucky because it was my second project and I'm Polish, and my first project was British and second one was Indian, so, my family and I had this thought that it's too fortunate even. And my second thought was huge excitement because it's India. To me, it was a completely different world, different culture. I was equally excited to get to know the culture than I was to actually play in a film. Yes, I didn't really know Bollywood all that well, but what I heard was that Bollywood films, sometimes they might be, the acting strategy and the means that actors use in Bollywood, they sometimes might be strongly expressive. That's like a Bollywood thing. I've never seen it myself, but I was kind of, preparing a backup option of acting like really strongly with my face. But then it occurred that, working with Ade, it was a, normal, naturalistic working on the character film, and what he cared for were the emotions and sincerity, and I didn't do anything from what I prepared. So I wasn't really aware. I knew about Shah Rukh Khan or Kajol before, and I haven't really seen any Bollywood films. My friends back in Poland, a few of them are big fans, and they told me something and they were very excited that I got the part, but for me it was something really new. And then once I got the part, the producers have asked me not to watch any Bollywood films. So I was paused for the entire shoot. I was restrained from watching Bollywood so that I don't get affected and my performance doesn't get affected by it. But now I'm trying to catch up. Well, it is quite different. First of all, Shivaay is a big film with, shot in a big scale, you might say. And what I did in Great Britain, it was mini TV series. It was also very professional, and BBC was well prepared. It was a big production for them, but still the scale was quite smaller than the one of Shivaay. And second of all, it's all about the timing. So in the British production, it was scheduled, for example, that my makeup was supposed to be at 6:25, and 6:25 I was on the chair and having my makeup done. And for example, it was all counted down to a minute. And in Bollywood, it's still on schedule, but it's more chilled out. But it's more flexible. Like we would never set up a scene and have it exactly that way. Ajay would never restrain me in a way that would affect some kind of freedom during performing. So it was all very flexible, and as it turned out, it worked really well. Like everything gets done, all the scenes were shot, nothing bad happened, so it's quite positive. Ajay Devgan, the director, is very busy. He is not to be disturbed too much because he had to do a lot of work, plus his other functions. But he was really great, and he helped me with every scene. He had an eye on the entire cast. So Ajay Devgan, the director, what I noticed, sometimes I would get a little bit lost. We had a very emotional scene where something that had to be. I had to be very much present in the character, and sometimes it's exhaustion or it's lack of concentration. I'm only a beginner. I'm learning how to act, and sometimes I would get a little bit confused. Like, I'm not sure of what's happening, or I'm not sure how to make it really make all these feelings and all these actions really vivid inside of me, so that they turn out on the screen. And then he would, sometimes in character, he would piss me off or explain to me, like, being in character, Shivaay start having a conversation with me in order to wake some feelings up, and it was really wonderful. And on the other hand, sometimes when I would look so deeply into the scene and think about, but is this really happening, or is that, or should I feel this and that, and like, he would explain it to me in a very simple yet to the point way, in order to take away all of this, women drama and preparations, and just do this. Do you feel this, or what happened? Look what Shivaay just did. What do you feel? And it all of a sudden became really easy. So that was great. So this is Ajay, the director. Now we have Ajay, the actor. It's a pleasure to act with him. He's such a good actor, and he has really strong eyes, which I noticed because I look into his eyes all the time because he's working with me. But twice it shocked me. Once was flirting scene, and the other one was fighting scene. When he really gets angry, or when his character is flirting strongly, it's like very powerful. My sister was with me on the set. She was watching us record the flirting scene, and she was so in love with him. It was funny. She would run to him like, "It's so fantastic! You're acting so great!" And it's a very good proof that it's, I think, a worldwide power of his look. Ajay Devgan, the producer, is the one who doesn't really. I don't have that much contact with Ajay, the producer. I went to the production office 2 days ago, and then I met Ajay, the producer. But we just had tea and chit-chatted about not production stuff. So I don't know him that well. Actually, it was. I didn't. Once I went to the casting, I didn't know the entire story. I got the scenes, which showed me like a little bit of what's about to happen. It was more like a teaser because they had to keep it very, the confidentiality was quite important there because they really cared for the story to be kept a secret. But what drew my attention right away was the character, which is quite. At first, I thought she would be a little bit different, because it comes to you while you're working on the character. You play next scenes, you kind of gather your character's memories, because you're in quite a bit of trouble if you have to play the scenes from the end of the movie in the beginning. That's what I had to do. I think the one before the last scene of the film, it was the first one that I shot. So then I had to do my homework and try to, imagine all of the things that happened to the character. But what I love is actually getting the real memories. Well, I can't really say. I haven't seen all that much. It's all a mystery to me. Ajay is quite happy. Like, maybe it's like just what he's telling me, but he tells me that he's happy and he can't wait for us all to see it. But I'm not ready to judge anything. It's always awkward to see your face so big on the screen and being someone else. It's not such a comfortable feeling, but I can't wait to watch it. We're going to watch it on the premiere, and then maybe we're going to go with our friends to the cinema and watch it like normal people. So I really can't wait. Not too many, because I'm not a professional as Ajay is, but I was the one hanging from the tent, risking my life, and I was the one falling in the tent with Shivaay. And that was the most difficult, I think, falling on the tent. And we did do some scenes high in the Balkan Mountains, so they let me do it. Yay. But of course not as many as Ajay, because he did all of his scenes, so it's quite different. But I enjoyed it very much. I was supposed to be super serious, once falling out of the tent on great height in the snow. But it was so much fun to hang there that I couldn't stop laughing, and it was hard for me to get into character then. So I love the stunts. I think action films must be so much fun. I can say one sentence which doesn't display anything at all, and I really like it. I think maybe it's not from the film, you don't know. It's just a sentence in Hindi. But I have one. अपनी इतनी तारीफ मैंने पहले कभी नहीं सुनी.